Hi everyone, it's Joel here again, and what we're looking at today is how to paint color back into a black and white photo. And for this, we're using the app called ColorSplash, which is that one with the apple there. So I'm going to start that up. And when I start it up, I automatically see the shot that was last done on this iPad. But this gives you an idea of what we're doing. In this case, I wanted the kids to have this photo taken and for them to paint only those areas where the fruit were. Okay, so everything else is black and white. So to show you how this was done, that first button up here where the folder is, I can choose to take a photo if I wanted to take a photo right now, or I could load a photo in. So I'm going to load a photo and use the camera roll. And the one that I had in mind for this one was this shot here. Here we go, of the boy at the bike. So this isn't with any fruit or anything. This is just to give you an example. So let's say what I want to do is I want to make the boy color and everything else black and white. Now, the three main controls that I use up here are the mask button, which I'll explain in a minute, which is that box at the top with the little red man in there, the color at black and white switcher, and then you've also got the brush tool. This one here, the second from the right, that chooses what size brush that you want. You can see that. I usually go for a small one and I turn the feathering and the translucency off. I find that's easier for the kids to work with. Okay, now it's already set on color. You can see that blue circle there. So what I'm going to do is using what I say to the kids, my pinching fingers to zoom in, and I'm going to use my finger and start coloring in over here. Okay, so I'm going to start coloring in his face. Maybe I'll make that brush a little bit bigger as I'm doing this. There we go. There we are. Hair is always hard. I'll do hair, but I'll fix it up later. Okay, let's go down. Now to pan down, you want to use two fingers at the same, press two fingers down and push up. Otherwise, if you just use one finger, it will do painting instead of moving. Okay. So I'm just going to do this very quickly. This is not going to be a perfect one, but I will get it done. There we go. So I'm just painting, getting his legs, getting his shorts. Dark colors are always hard. It's hard to see where you've painted or not, but that's where the mask comes in. So I'm doing his elbow there. I know I'm going outside the lines a bit, but that's okay. In fact, I tell the kids to do that because we're going to fix it up a little bit later. Okay, there's a bit missing here on his arm. Okay, I think I've pretty much got it all there, and his shoes as well. Make sure the shoes are done. Okay, so here's where the mask comes in. Let's zoom out and have a look. I'm going to tap on that mask button, and now you can see all the areas that I've painted. It's chosen red, that's the traditional color for a mask. But now that I've got the mask on, I can see there's these bits in the middle that I've missed, so I'm just going to fill those in. A little bit on the edge of his shorts and his arm here, his shoulder here, like that. Okay. Alright, so that's the mask. Now, obviously the mask shows me that I've gone way too far in a lot of these, so I'm going to turn the mask off. I'm going to zoom in, and this is where I've got two options here. I could either just tap the top middle one here to change from color to black and white, and then just refine the edges, like that, nicely and carefully. Move down. But let's just say I go too far and I accidentally, go into his shirt there. Instead of tapping at the top, you can actually double tap the screen, like tap, tap. And then you can color it back in and then tap, tap, goes back to black and white. And now I can refine the edges here. Okay, so going this way. Again, I'm not going to make this absolutely perfect, just for time reasons, but you know, even zooming in that close to get between the fingers, I really tell my students to try and be as accurate as possible. Okay, so there we go. Moving it over here, doing it here, like that. There we go, refining the edges. Again, I don't know how perfect this will be, but we'll see. Let's have a look at the mask. Mask isn't too bad, maybe just a little bit color there. Okay, so the mask gives you a good idea of, that should be black and white. The mask gives you a good idea of where you need to fix. Okay, where's the mask again? Yeah, see, need to get rid of that. You wouldn't even noticed it. Okay, so keep on going. Over here, along his arm over here. Again, I'm not doing this perfect, I apologize. This is going to be hard, so let's zoom right in. Again, you should really go close to get those hard to get bits. Okay. There we go. Clean it up there. And that looks pretty good. Let's zoom out and have a look. There we go. So even that scooter here, or a bike, the handlebar is black and white. I didn't go over that in color, so you can see it's just him that's color. I think his hair needs a bit of fixing. Tap, tap to go to color. There we go. Tap, tap to take it off. I might just quickly check the mask again. Okay, there's a little bit of stuff there that could be fixed, a little bit of stuff there, but overall, oh, there should be a bit of color in here. Whoopsies. Hang on. A little bit of color there. There we go. Fix it up a bit there. Take that off. Okay, good. Zoom it out again. Take off the mask. There we go. All right, so it's not perfect, but it's pretty good for a rush job. So when that's finished, what you want to do is click on that second button here, which is the save button. There's all these different options. I usually just press save image. That saves it to the clipboard, ready to do with what you want. So that's the ColorSplash app. It's really good, really interesting and easy to use program. And that's how I changed a black and white photo and painted it into color. Thank you for listening.